Oh, it's actually streaming? I had no idea. Okay. Hi. Okay, I did not expect that to work. No. Hold up. I guess, and then that way. How do I make this bigger? Hello. Since I'm doing this on my iPad, I feel like I might have some issues with both screen, like, probably won't be able to do drawing and looking at the chat at the same time. I don't know why I can't make this. Why can't I make this thing? Okay, you know what? I'll just have to make do like this so I can see the chat. Who's my favorite My Hero Academia character? Isn't that obvious? It's Bakugo. I think I might just have to go back and forth between apps, so. Is it upside down? It might be upside down. See, I have my iPad actually on the I don't know if it should be upside down, but my iPad is indeed upside down for the sake of charging. Let's see. Okay. I'm sorry, I won't be able to see the chat right now because I have my iPad on full screen. Let me grab my reference. Where's that picture that I need? Oh, wrong layer. Shoot. No, I keep on clicking the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. No, too big. Bro, why is this so complicated? Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, let me check. What are you guys up to right now? Okay, how do you come up with ideas for your headcanons? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's... it just comes up, right? It just comes up. Who's your favorite My Hero Academia pro hero? Probably Hawks, cause he's hot. Hola. Guess who arrived? Madara. Yeah, you are definitely, yep. No, I have to... Lovely voice, thank you. I'm still fangirling over my humming. Thanks. Okay, going back to my art. I feel like hold on, this over here. This connects to here. Whatever. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. I say it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but I want to go back and fix it at the same time. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Okay. Not bad. Why are you so blurry? Nope. Let's see what you guys talking about. Is it loading for any? I know the connection's not that great. I mean, this is just like a test attempt anyway, so I'm low-key scared now because I heard something crash in your house. Ooh. Can't spell neither can I. Okay. Going back to wrong. Let me change the song. Oh, yes. 着念，这满面珠灯释放了闪电，把时光匆匆地换成了年，三千世所不见，多少年这花有手无指尖，眉间落下了10000年的雪。This needs to be a circle, which it is not right now, but then there's a hook. 右手弹指间，这一枚留在火中的水箭，当风能开出一朵莲，我听见给我杂念，这恋有手指的剑。Early. Yeah, not gonna attempt that. Yes, General Aizawa. Shoot, that's too blurry. Oh shoot. How do you draw a circle? Make a circle, please. Okay. Yeah, good enough. Okay, there's a circle. Thank you. Thank you, Madara, for saying you're in love with the drawing. Man, I wish I had good drawing skills on my phone. This is on the iPad. I have like an Apple Pencil, so you know, makes it much easier. Which would you marry except for Bakugo? Probably Davi. How my profile picture I drew digitally, but only because I used a base with it. I think it's drawing. So it's if you just start out drawing, it's very natural to use a base. Even I still use a base for my drawing. My base that I use is this to mainly help me with my proportions and lay out the guidelines, the basic guidelines, and then I don't use it anymore. This is probably one of the most intricate drawings I've ever drawn. I don't like drawing complex designs. Is that a paw? Let me find another picture that has like a better... Oh, that's a lion. It's like a lion head. Yeah, no, that's too hard. Just in case you guys are wondering, which probably none of you guys are, this guy from the reference is from my favorite drama, Nirvana in Fire. And he's a general, and I just really like this design. Even though it's so much work to draw. No. Nope. Oh my god. Oh, his voice. Can you believe this is a guy? Damn, Joshin. His voice is so beautiful. Can you believe this is like a duet between two guys? Okay, let me see. Actually, no. This has to be different on either sides. The folds have to be different on either sides, or else it's gonna look very unnatural. So let me see. Are there any other parts of the drawing that needs? That line because I don't need that, and then too thick. Okay. This looks so bad. Oh. But it's okay. We're just going for like a general design. We're not. Let's see if I can find. There we go. Okay, circular enough. Okay, looking good. Looking very good. Now, just to make it. Oh shit, no, not looking good. Not looking good. There we go. That's right. Yay. Ooh. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, I can't even see like the full design, so I'm just like doing whatever that makes sense. Yeah, looking pretty good actually. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Why did I decide that it was a good idea to draw him as a general? Not bad, not bad. Okay. Sorry, I've been just like, okay. Love your vids, voice, and art. Thank you! Have a great day to you too! Sadly, I has to go, but keep up the amazing work. Thank you! Hope you have a great day! You want to torture? Yes. I want to torture myself. I do this to myself a lot. You know, ideas sound good, but when you really attempt them, they're just like self-torture. I do like this crown. Well, it's not really a crown. I feel like crown is not the right word. The hairpiece. Oh, shoot. Symmetry. Alright, now I don't need the assist guidelines anymore, so let me turn that off. Okay. Fuck. Who decided that that was a good idea? Alright, hold up. Let me... Oh, yeah, good enough, good enough. The pass. What? I hope this serves as a good enough tutorial for those who like ask me for like art tutorials, because honestly I don't know what else I would do. Your work is awesome, thank you. How long did Dobby take? Dobby took me about, let's see, to like, I guess, cause I worked on the entire drawing, kind of like, for a few days. And then it's like, sometimes I would work a little bit on Todoroki, work a little bit on Hogs, and then go back and forth between characters. But the scars for Dobby took at least 3 hours. I know that for sure. Oh, you also listen to these songs? They're kind of in my, my Chinese songs playlist. I just listen to these. I like to listen to Chinese songs when I'm drawing Chinese style, so it gives me into like the mood. My ethnicity is Chinese, so which is why I do like to draw a lot of these Chinese themed kind of things. Chinese, so which is why I do like to draw a lot of these Chinese themed kind of things. The details, am I gonna be okay? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be. Playlist has stopped due to attempted invalid broadcast section. Okay. Are you guys still on? Because that pop-up is very weird. I guess am I still screencasting? Hello, some type of magic. I don't know if I'm still... Oh, okay. Can you guys still see my screen though? Just curious, can someone tell me? No, not right now? Let me see. Oh. Okay, can you guys see my screen now? It's black screen. Can you see the screen? Like at least see the chats and stuff now? It is a black screen. Pretty sure I'm... What about... No. Am I screencasting? I mean, when I move back and forth between apps. Nope, you guys see nothing. Okay, never mind then. Huh, that is weird. That is weird. Oh, now you can see it? Okay, good. So, let me see. There we go. That's my camera side. This is my camera side. Let me show you. You guys wanted to see the playlist, but the playlist basically just looks like this. On Spotify. Yep, take a screenshot, do whatever, and I'm putting that down. Okay, there we go. Moving back to my art side. Let's see. Nope. Not good. Perspective. Okay, let's move that out a little more, move that out a little more, and move that out. Oh my god, have any of you guys watched Heaven's Official Blessing? So good. It's upside down? Oh, I feel like that's not really my problem because the iPad is just like that. I don't know, it should self-adjust itself, but if it's still upside down, I don't know how to like. You watched it and you own the books, girl or boy or whatever you are. So good. It's just so good. It's honestly one of my favorite. Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation is also so good. I just love the author so much and her works. Just there's such good, like, she does such good storytelling. Like, all the mysteries, like, everything unfolds at the very end. And I just love all the heartaches, like, in the story, you know, so much angst, you know, all the, like, I sacrifice myself for you, you sacrifice myself for me kind of thing going on in her stories. Really, so angsty. I'm, like, not ashamed to say that a lot of my stories also take inspiration from her, like, especially the angsty ones, the ones where, because I really like the kind of, like, self-sacrifice kind of thing, you know, like, I make sacrifices for you, but I don't want you to know kind of thing. I listen to so many, like, guy artists, but I cannot sing their songs because it's either too low, and then if I try to raise an octave, it's too high. Ugh. But I'm sure I'm not the only one with that struggle, because... Hey, not bad, not bad. Yes, 魔道祖师 is really, really good. I could talk for hours and yeah, I'm female. Okay, good. I feel like we could talk about this for hours. Yes, I can talk about 魔道祖师 and Heaven's Official Blessing for literally hours. Wei Ying came back and Lan Zhan's waiting. Yes, the peony flower scene. I read 魔道祖师 in Chinese. Which one is the peony flowers? Like, what are peony flowers? Like, Let me Google Translate that to give myself a reminder. Oh, I actually didn't watch the last scene. Last season yet. I kind of like save these things, you know, for last. Like I just, cause I finished the book, but I don't want to finish the anime. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I feel like if I finish the anime, then it's done. It's done. So I just like put off the anime for like the longest time because I don't want to finish it. I'm sure it makes sense to you guys. Also, another Chinese anime that I really like is what's the English name for it? It's called like Princess Cook or something like that. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, Cinderella Chef. That's what it's called. Yeah, Cinderella Chef. It's really good. It's about a girl who's like a modern day chef, but like kind of like poisons herself and kind of dies and travels back in time. And ends up like becoming like kind of like marrying this guy who turns out to be like kind of like a prince-ish kind of thing. And then, but like she like continues her, oh, they kind of have like some issues going on. But yeah, it's really, and it's like a really lighthearted comedy, and there's a lot of cooking scenes in there, which is really cool. But yeah. What the heck is this song? Let me see. Up. More circles. There's like that clip thingy, and then like. You know what I really like about Heaven's Official Blessing is that, like, all the gods have this, like, backstory to them. It's not even, like, a tragic backstory, but kind of like a backstory that tells you that gods aren't all good, you know? like, they all have their own issues, and some of them didn't even, like, deserve to be gods, and then some of them are just so holy, and then it's just like, and then when you learn that Shiren's, like, underlings, I forgot their names already, because it's been a while since I, like, finished the stuff, that they were always loyal to him, and they never actually betrayed him, and they were just, like, you know, that was very touching. Oh, you have the English and Chinese version? Nice. I cried when I realized. Yes, I know. 魔道祖师 by 玄宇 and featuring 余霞. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, the nice thing about the books and the author is that the details, yes, definitely the details. The life and tragedy, the love and tragedy, yes, it is so... And then when you realize, like, Hua Cheng and, like, all the things he's done, and then how he literally gouged his eyes out, I'm just like, the author really had to do that to us, did she? Okay. I think hair up Aizawa looks so good. Like, bruh. Okay, and then make another layer. Draw the sword. What color to use for the sword? Let's use a dark blue. Ah, shoot. This guy doesn't really use long swords, so... Oh, shoot. Let's find a good fat sword. Yes, this looks good. And it fits the aesthetics too. I should probably turn on drawing assist. No, too fat. Too fat. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. There we go. Looking good. No, I just need to like... Oh shoot, too big, too big, too big. Whew. Okay. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Looking good. Alright. Hello. Oh, you like the playlist? Thanks. The drawing's really nice and... Thank you. Stick to numbers. Okay. Is there any other manhwa I'm reading? Yes, I read. So I have this app called Kwaikan Manhua. It's a Chinese app, and I read everything in Chinese. But there's this Korean one that's called like Who Made Me a Princess. I read it in Chinese because I have it on the app. And then I read a lot of like Chinese related. Let me go through my manhwa actually. Let me see, what else am I reading? Oh, I'm reading something called, I don't know what it's called in English, but it's called, something has to do with like stepmom. It's Korean. It's where like it's like Marquise is like, oh, what is it called? What's it called in English? Because I also read that one in Chinese. Stepmom manhua. Let's see. A stepmother's Markin. A stepmother's Markin. I think that's what it's called. Where like this girl becomes like, marries this Marcus. I don't know how to pronounce this word, Marquise? Anyways. And then like the kids are like very close to her age. She's only like 3 years older than the oldest son. But the reason why she married that guy is because that guy knows he's like gonna die because he's really sick. And then he needs someone to take care of the kids after he dies. And it's really good. Hello Jelly Maki, hello Gore. Let me see what else. And then I'm reading a lot of like Chinese ones. Oh, there's one I'm reading called Daifen. Hello Moonlight. I think this one you can only find in Chinese, but it's about... Okay, I'm gonna pause the music to explain this because it's so funny. This is like it's a BL Chinese manhua. It's a BL Chinese manhua about this like makeup artist. This makeup artist, he's straight, but he cross-dresses and then pretends to be gay, mainly because in the makeup artist, kind of like in the industry, if you're a straight man and you're a makeup artist, a lot of the female celebrities that you do makeup on, they'll like think you're trying to like touch them when you do makeup on them, and then it makes them uncomfortable. So he purposely cross-dresses and acts really gay, just so he can survive in the industry. And then there's this gamer turned, like, pro gamer turned actor, who likes to swear a lot, and he's really famous for swearing while he, like, plays games, like competitive gaming. But he's actually secretly gay, and he had a crush on his captain, like, in his, like, pro gaming team. And then the reason why he left the team was because he confessed to the captain while he was drunk, and then, like, the captain was like so grossed out by him that like he kicked him off the team. And so it's like this, and then so this gay gamer guy just like he so the makeup artist became the main makeup artist, like the private makeup artist, like for this this gamer. Like this gamer was like, do you want to sign like a long-term contract? It's not really private because he does makeup for other people too, but it's kind of like, do you want to sign this long-term contract with me so you do my makeup whenever I need you? And then the makeup artist, who is like a fan of the pro gamer, you know, obviously said yes. And then the pro gamer just has this misunderstanding that the makeup artist is in love with him. And it's just like, it's really good. I wish I could find like sources for it in English. Yeah, I can't find in English either. Actually, you can find the stepmother Markin in English. Let me show you. Let me type it in here. A stepmother's Markin. That's the name of the manhua for the stepmother one, the Korean one. You can probably find it in English. It's pretty famous. And yeah, for a lot of the Chinese ones I read, I just like have no idea if I can find them in English. Oh, and then there's another one that's like super good. That's called like 掌中之物. I think you can find that in English. Let me see. Because I've definitely seen it somewhere on English sites. But I just, like, don't know what it's called in English because I read it in Chinese. But sometimes it'd be easier to read when I don't have to translate. Yeah, let me see, because there's this one that's, like, really, really good. And I know there's English. Let me just have to find the English translated title for it. I think it's called... Okay, it's called Who is the Prey? And it looks like there's like like a drama adaptation to it too, but don't watch dramas for it, cause Chinese dramas are, honestly, they suck. Let's see. Who is the prey? Typing in the wrong language. Who is the prey? Yes, it is there. Another nice love is met the male lead in prison. What? That's like, is that the name? Okay, let me see. Okay. Let's see. Who is the prey? Manga. Yes, this one. This is so good. You guys should read it. It's actually, this guy is shit. But like, this is very, very toxic. If you guys like toxic relationships that like just should not make sense in real life, then this is the one, you know? Like, this is very triggering to some people, but I really like it. And I know it's wrong for me to hope that these two actually, like, get together. But, like, it's so wrong, but it's so good. Like, ugh. You guys have to read it. Met the male lead in prisons, then, oh, okay. Ooh. Then I'll have to check it out at some point. But yeah, this is really good. You guys have to check it out if you have the chance. Alright. Good. Now let me turn off drawing assist. Or actually... Okay, drawing assist turned back on. Let me add like one line here. Woo. There we go. Now turn off drawing assist. Turn on another layer. Don't need this anymore. Fix up the sketches over here, and then okay, let me turn on the music again because I had to pause it to explain the plot, but yeah. And then I don't think there's anything else worth recommending because I haven't had time to follow a lot of mangas and manhwas lately. Ooh. The key to making your characters look like the style look as Chinese as possible is to make long ass lashes, because Chinese art styles, they loved long lashes. I don't know why. It is so unrealistic because like most of the Chinese people I know have short, really short lashes. And then this particular brow shape is called 剑眉, which means sword eyebrow shape. It's very commonly used in the makeup style for a lot of like historical dramas for guys. Okay. Okay, I think this will be... Oh. It'll be ready for line art soon. Oh. No. Okay. Great. Not bad, not bad. Looking pretty good. Alright, getting ready for line art. First, put all of these in... I'm still screen sharing, right? Okay, cool. Put all of these in a sketch folder. One thing I hate about this is that you can't control the opacity of all these layers at the same time. You have to like go into them and like turn down each and every one of them, which is annoying. Line art. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, you guys are... Let me read through this real quick. Oh, that was toxic, but it's good inspiration for headcanons. Yes. I don't think that manhwa is complete though. It's not. It's still ongoing. You should check out the BL manhwa Mad Dog. I should check that out. Hi Scully, and I still need to work on that Bakugo drawing that you told me to do. I'll get there at some point. I just got back from school. Okay, hi. Sometimes choky mulk is the only way to see paint. Oh, since Aizawa is Japanese and you're drawing Chinese, will he get a different name? No, not really, because Japanese names use Chinese characters anyway, so when Chinese people refer to Japanese names, they just like say it but Chinese. Like they don't say Aizawa because Aizawa is the Japanese pronunciation of those characters. We just pronounce it Xiangchuan, which is what Aizawa is. Let's see. Am I gonna post the results later? Of course I am. Let's see. And then for if you guys want to know the Chinese like way of pronouncing all the characters' name, I can tell you guys, but it doesn't sound nearly as cool as the Japanese pronunciation, because it just like sounds, I mean, I guess to like people who don't speak Chinese it sounds cool, but to people who actually speak the language, I guess like even for people who speak Japanese, like Aizawa is just such a normal name, and it just like they were like, it's just a normal name. And then but for like people who don't speak Japanese, we're like, oh, that sounds so cool. And so like for me, like the Chinese pronunciation of the names just sound like a normal name. Yeah. NHA character names. Okay. Labs has stopped due to attempt to start an invalid broadcast session. Okay, I'll just redo it again. Start broadcast. Okay. So and then let's see. Okay, time to line art. Yeah. Oh, too big. Honestly, Procreate is probably one of the best investments I made this year. Okay. turn on every single one of them. No, I don't want you, and I don't want you. Yes. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I hate it when it does that. Ah, no, too thick. Too thick. Oh no, that's too. Make this fan out a little more. Yeah, that's better. So far, so good. Yeah. Can I write Chinese? Yes, I can. But I have this, I have this problem that most people, like, my age have. You know, I was born and raised in the States, so I can read and speak Chinese very well. But if I try to write in Chinese, then I will immediately forget the word. It's just like, it's like I lift my pen up and I try to write. I can spell it because when you type things, you can like type the romaji for it, and then which we call pinyin. We can type it and I can recognize the word and I can pick it. But if I try to like hand write in Chinese, I will literally forget like how do you write this character again. So yeah, I have that kind of issue, which is not good. It's not good at all, but like it's a very common issue that like most people have nowadays because of technology. So it's not just like people born in the States, but like people in China too, like because people now type so much that a lot of people are forgetting how to write. Actually, I want the hair on a different layer just in case. I don't want the hair liner anymore. Because for this style, what you could do, like a possibility, is get rid of the line art for hair and have it in a more of a painted style. And it's just like a good practice to keep like different parts of your drawing on different layers for line art in general, just in case you mess up and you want to erase, but like it would affect like a different part of your drawing. And then you can always merge them later, so. Okay, I don't need that anymore. Ooh, looking good so far, if I may say so myself. A lot of people in the comments for some of my like art TikToks or videos that I post are like, can you teach me how to draw and stuff like that? Post tutorials. Honestly, one is just like I'm really lazy, so I don't like posting tutorials. But two is just like I don't really consider myself good at art per se, like because I just like I follow so many other artists who are so much more efficient than me at drawing, and then they draw so much like stuff that I find like better than mine. I just like appreciate their art style more than mine, mainly because I also don't have an art style of my own, so I've never really considered myself good at art. Okay. But this is probably like the closest thing I can do to like an art tutorial. I can't give you much tips other than just to practice though, cause like in the end there's really no shortcut to getting good at art. You just have to practice. Like a lot of people, when they comment like, oh my god, you're so talented at art and things like that, it's flattering, but a lot of the artists know that talent isn't really the right word. It's more, I guess, skilled is a word that I guess I would appreciate more, mainly because everything that you see comes from years of practice and not necessarily talent. When I was little, actually a lot of people told me that I was not talented at this, that like I didn't, because it took me a long time to really grasp the idea of like anatomy and stuff, and just like everything I drew just like did not look right. But another thing about art is that I feel like as children you have a very difficult way of perceiving things correctly. There was a period where I just did not draw for years, and then I went back to art, and I totally expected myself to be able to draw nothing but stick figures, but surprisingly I was able to draw very well, and I feel like that's because the way I see things, my perspective and just like it was just shaped better as I grew older. I could see things like much better than I was able to before. Because before I would draw something and I would think it looks really good, but then like years later when I look back on it, the proportions like all wrong, but at the time it just looked right to me. So I feel like your ability to see correctly also grows with like time. And it doesn't really have to do with practice. It just has to do with like age as well. So a lot of like young artists who feel like they can't really draw really well, I feel like as you grow older, the way you see and as the way your eyes would mature a little more, you're able to like grasp some perspectives much better. But then again, there are also like 13-year-old artists who can draw like super well, so you know, I was not that good when I was 13. Let's see. When did I start drawing? Oh, the drawing app I'm using is Procreate right now. I'm using Procreate. The brush, a lot of the brushes you have to download. The one I'm using right now is the Everything brush by Cassave. You can just Google that, the Everything brush, Cassave, and then it's like the first one. No, I'm not the best artist. When did I first start drawing? So, okay, funny story about me when I first started drawing. So I first started drawing when I was about 6-ish. At the time, my parents, and a lot of the other parents in the neighborhood, they hired this art teacher to come kind of teach at the house. And the purpose of getting this art teacher was to serve more as like a babysitter, because at like around 6-year-old, when you're like in 1st grade and 2nd grade, you don't really have homework. But then a lot of our parents had to go to work, so there was no one to like watch over us at home. So what they did was they hired a art teacher to not just babysit us, but also like be able to like keep us busy. And so that's when I first started drawing. And then I just, you know, but later on, we did a lot of other things. Like we did like play groups, play dates, and so we had this other people like babysit us, and then we just didn't really do art anymore. And then around 3rd and 4th grade, I wanted to draw, like I wanted to learn officially how to draw again. So I went to this other art teacher for like on like Saturdays, and then later I paused again and then didn't go back until like 7th, 8th grade-ish, I guess. Yeah, it was really weird. For me, drawing was like an on and off thing. And then I didn't start to learn how to draw like manga style until I was about 7th, 8th grade. Yeah. I think the reason why I went back to drawing was because I wanted to learn how to draw in the manga style, but I had to practice traditional sketches, drawing real people and all that good stuff. And I think that really did help. You started learning when you were 3? But when you look at my best drawings, it was so damn ugly. Yes, when I look back on my art, it just looks, like, at the time it looks good, but, like, when you look back at your art, it just looks so damn ugly. I feel like it also has to do, it definitely has to do with age. With age, your, perspective of beauty definitely changes, and it becomes more mature. So as a child, you don't really understand beauty, but as you grow older and as your understanding of beauty changes, you will begin to see like, oh my god, this is shit, like, and oh my god, this is pretty, and things like that. So that's why when you grow older and you look back on your old art, you will find that they look ugly. It doesn't always have to do with your skills. It definitely has to do with your perspective of beauty. Which is why when like people, you know, hype up other artists, like especially young artists, and then perhaps like they don't actually think the art is really good, but they'll still tell them that, oh my god, you're so good at drawing, keep going. It's because we all been through that stage where our perspective of beauty wasn't exactly mature, and then as your perspective of beauty matures, and you'll definitely see some of the mistakes, and then like especially like proportion mistakes, but you know, these things come with age, so which is why there's no point. It's really not good to tell young artists and like discourage them and tell them it's not good, or you know, and it's not even right to point out like what's not good about their art. Like, I feel like it's not even a good idea to be a critique about it. Like, even if you're trying to like help them grow, it's not a good idea, because they're not going to be able to see it the way you see it. You know, some things only come with age. So, yeah. I started when I was in 5th grade. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that's a, you know, it's never too late to start in art. So 5th grade is actually really early. When you going to do a Natsuo Todoroki headcanon? Ooh. So the thing about headcanons is that you have to have enough information about them, personality-wise. And yes, we have a lot of information about Natsuo, but I feel like I don't have enough. Also, he has a girlfriend, and I'm not attracted to guys who are taken. So, yeah, sorry about that. Is Sasuga Ada your real name? Because it's a really nice name. Ada is my real name. Sasuga means as expected of in Japanese. So my YouTube name means as expected of Ada. And this came as an inside joke with me and my friends in college. I had a lot of Japanese friends in college, and because I spoke Japanese, Chinese, and English, and I was in this very not to brag, but I was in one of the hardest majors in my school. So, you know, they just like often, whenever they like to tease me. So whenever I said something like remotely sounding smart, they would be like, oh, Sasuga Ada. That was like, and then it just became an inside joke. So yeah, Sasuga is not my real name, but more just like a YouTube name. But, so my name is Ada. Ada is my actual name. Oh my god. The moment you realize that you will have to line art everything. No! Why did I do this to myself? Hold up. Yeah. So, Chinese New Year's is coming up, which is the reason why I started drawing so many Chinese themed stuff. And it's just like, if Chinese New Year wasn't getting close, I probably wouldn't have reminded me that I could do this. So I don't know if any of you guys know about Chinese New Year traditions, But since tomorrow's Saturday, we're gonna have some family friends over to make dumplings, and then, so Chinese New Year's this year, every year is different because it follows the lunar calendar. This year it's going to be February 1st. And then every year we watch the Chinese New Year Festival live broadcast from Beijing. It usually starts at 7 p.m. Beijing time, so 7 a.m. EST. Yeah, except I have to go to work on Monday, so I won't be able to watch that. Sucks. But I can probably play the live broadcast like while I'm working, you know. I'm gotta say, like, the Chinese New Year festival, like the show, the broadcast, like has gotten worse and worse every year. Like, just like no good performances, no good shows. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. But see, my downfall is after high school, I kind of stopped drawing because of lack of inspiration. So I feel like my art, that definitely is true. If you don't draw for a long time, you're definitely gonna digress. The reason being that your muscle memories, you're gonna be losing a lot of muscle memories. And so you, like, for example, like right now, if you ask me if I could still do some traditional sketches of like real ass people, I'm going to tell you no, not possible anymore. I just got so used to drawing like manga style and anime style that like drawing real people just does not really seem possible for me anymore. Like I can hardly grasp the actual facial structures, and I just, like, for one thing, I absolutely detest sketching, like shading all the people like in the, and then like, cause like with real people, you know, they have so much details on their skin. It's not smooth. The skin isn't smooth, so like it's so annoying to draw real people, and I won't be able to do it anymore because I have not done it for a very, very long time. And but you know, art is something that I find I wouldn't say it's easy, but I think it's easier to get back into, even if you're like, even if you haven't done it for a long time. It's not like playing an instrument where if you don't play for a long time, you're probably not going to be able to play it anymore. And then you'll probably have to take years to like get back into it. And then same with the like flexibility, you know, trying to get back into your trying to go back into like doing the splits again, you know, those are generally pretty difficult. But I think art is something that's like much easier to kind of like get back into and like get good again. So don't worry if you're like, you know, if you haven't drawn for a long time. I think art is definitely something that you could pick up much easier. Let's see. You say you speak Chinese. Is it Cantonese or Mandarin? I speak Mandarin. Oh, you speak both? Damn, that's really cool. Because both my parents speak Mandarin. I have friends who speak Cantonese, but both their parents speak Cantonese. So, how did and when did you learn Japanese? I learned Japanese starting in 8th grade in the middle school, because we had the program. And then in high school, we were also lucky that our high school also has the Japanese program. Actually, my high school just had a lot of languages. We had German, French, Spanish. We even had Russian and Latin and Japanese. So we had a shit ton of languages, and I just chose Japanese because obviously I'm a weeb. Anyways, are you thinking of watching? I watched Fairy Tail as like a middle schooler, so I started watching Fairy Tail I think in like 7th grade, and then I really liked it. But Fairy Tail is one of those animes like that just like at some point it goes downhill. Like it peaked in the middle of the manga, and then it just went downhill. And I feel like it peaked at the part where they were getting the exam to become like S rank mages, and then after that I just felt like it went downhill. I didn't like it anymore. So sorry, but you know, I just, you know, that happens. You know, you can't blame some people. Yeah, you got our dumplings and vegetables. Yes, you know, my mom today, she was making the dumpling wrap, like dumpling, the meat. You have to get the ground pork, and then we are gonna have like 3 different dumpling fillings. So we got that ready, and then we're just like doing a lot of prep for Chinese New Year dinner tomorrow, because tomorrow's Saturday, so it's like the only day we can get together. And then is there anything you make every year on Chinese New Year other than dumplings? So this isn't something that my family has always made every year. But it's something that my mom, like when she was little, she would make every year. And then she only recently started doing it in our family, because back a few years back when my brother and I were still in school, she didn't really have the time. But it's called 油果子. My mom is from Xi'an, China, and they have a tradition of making something called 油果子, and then it's really just like fried little pieces of meat that are like little pieces of flat like dough that are like braided into these little really tiny but cute little designs, and then you fry them, and they're really nice as like snacks. I had a whole 2-week project of Chinese New Year. Oh, that's cool. Then did you learn anything about, you know, like what other people, because like in every different prefecture of China, they have different traditions for Chinese New Year. Like some parts of China, they don't even eat dumplings for Chinese New Year's. So was it hard for you to learn Mandarin? For me, no, because that was my first language growing up. Like my parents would just speak it at home, and I would just pick it up, you know. Today was the date to finish it already. Is there anything? Oh, okay, I think this is like, you already said. I feel like these. Okay. Where do I live? That's too personal. I'm not gonna give that out because it's social media, but you know, I live in the States, somewhere in the States. On the east coast of the States. You know, that's as specific as I can get, I guess. Once I talk with more Cantonese people. I'm learning Japanese now, and wow, it's not a joke. Yeah, Japanese is pretty hard. For some people. Our dumpling fillings are 2 types of ground pork, 1 veggie filling. Yes. Ours is like ground pork, eggs, like and then some veggies. Do you have eggs on Chinese New Year's? We have eggs in the dumpling fillings. Like we have scrambled eggs in there. I love your OC, keep up the good work. Thank you. I speak 3 main languages: English, Cantonese, Mandarin. Love your OC, keep up the good work. Thank you. I speak 3 main languages: English, Cantonese, Mandarin, and a little bit of French, Japanese, and Indonesian. Whoa, that is pretty cool. Start broadcast again. Okay, how do you learn French, Japanese, and Indonesian? Okay, let's go. Thank you, Kira. Tana, hola. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to go feed the cat. She's hungry. Give me like 5-10 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Let's see. Okay. Yep, that was my main two with French, Japanese, and Filipino. Ooh, Filipino. TBH, as an Asian, I feel like I just picked up on similar languages. Yes, that's true. I learned French from my mom. Ooh, is your mom French? Japanese from anime? Yes. Do I have a favorite color? No, not really. Probably pink. I like pink. French was something I learned growing up too. I don't know why. I'm pretty lucky to say I grew up around lots of languages. Ooh, Indonesian, from my helper. I don't mean okay. My main is French, Spanish, and Filipino. Oh, I feel why do these a lot of these like repeat? I just moved to England and don't have many friends. Aww. Can I do more Bakugo headcanons? Sure. Why not? In the future, I'll do more. I feel bad if I'm always doing, like, characters that I like, so I try to do more of characters that I've just, like, have not done. But if the demand is out there, I'll probably do more. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I just realized I haven't... Yeah, good enough. There we go. Okay. All hail symmetric drawing assist. Okay, let's see. Do you guys think that Zuko from ATLA has the worst father or Todoroki? Because I think Zuko does. Because like his dad doesn't even love them. Like even though Endeavor is a shit dad, like I think his love for his children is actually genuine. Even though like I feel like he definitely doesn't know how to express it the right way, I feel like he does. At least he loves his children and actually like cares about them, like their happiness in a way, I guess. Like he definitely messed up real bad with both Todoroki and you know who. But I feel like with who, he didn't really know how to be a good father at the time, you know. But in the end, I feel like he did want what's best for his children, even though that also included using them for his own ambitions. But at least it's better than like banishing your own son, right? Because Zuko's dad obviously does not love him. See what I mean by drawing on different layers for line art? There we go. Oh shit, no. That needs a keep. Make that invisible for now. Okay. Let's see. What is your Chinese zodiac sign? Mine is the rabbit. Yeah, mine's the rabbit. You guys know what year it is going to be after this upcoming Chinese New Year? It's going to be the year of the tiger. And then rabbit comes after that, so... No. Another art tip is that it's really important to find the direction of line, like direction in which your hand moves that is the smoothest. For me, I guess it's a diagonal, upward, left to right kind of, and then that way it gives the best line art. And so it's like when you're drawing line art, you can like position your art in the angle in which your hand moves the smoothest. And an easy way of finding which direction, which one is your smoothest line, is by using is by drawing a circle, I guess, in both directions, and which part looks the most curved and correct is probably the direction that works best. Just a tip. Ooh. Already be looking good. Okay. Oh, you're a rabbit too? Nice. But you're probably like a lot younger than me. Aww, I'm sorry about your mom, Scully. You're the monkey. Oh, okay. Your question. Okay. Lazy voices. They may be able to replace Polish. Have you ever been to China? Yes, I've actually this is something that's very I don't know if I should tell you guys about it because it's kind of personal, but it's also not that personal. But it's like I went to college in China. So yes, but then I had to like come back because of COVID, and so I was only there for 2.5 years, even though like my college is a 4-year. So I spent the last 1.5 years of college at home in the States, but I went to a Chinese university. Sorry, I have something. Someone just like messaged me, so I'm gonna like tend to that for a sec. Let's see. Ticket for reading emails. Ooh, you lived in Hong Kong for a month ago? Oh, nice. Of course I know Hong Kong and China. Have I been to Japan? Yes, I have. Once in 2019 for vacation with my best friend. It was just the two of us and we were there for about like 2 weeks. It was really fun. Let me see. Count. Would be Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Am I still screen sharing? Okay, good, I am. Yeah, Japan. Okay, let me tell you guys. So, okay, I just took care of like whatever. Japan was really fun. Basically, we were there for 2 weeks, and we went to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. The big three. I really want to go to Hokkaido next, and Nara, and Nagoya. But I wasn't able to because we only had like 2 weeks. But it was so hot in Kyoto. It was like, there was like one day where it was over like 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and we just did not want to go out, so we just stayed inside the hotel all day long and just waited out. And then in Kyoto, we also went to go visit the Inari Shrine. I think you guys definitely know that shrine. It's the shrine with a lot of little orange door thingies. You guys have definitely seen it before. And we basically, I didn't know that the Inari Shrine is like all over the mountain. I really just thought that it was just like a walkway to a shrine, and then it was like, you know, and that was it. But like, no, it was literally a whole ass hike on the entire mountain. The shrines were like everywhere, and we literally hiked on there for hours. It was horrible, and it was like over 90 degrees too. It was like, ugh, and it was humid. It was humid. Oh my god. And then my friend, you know, who I dragged with me to hike the entire thing, she was not happy with me. She was like, we could have just gone back. I was like, we could have turned back. And then like, it was already like an hour into the hike, and I was like, you know what? We've already been on here for an hour. I'm pretty sure that we're going to, you know, get down soon. But nope. Like 4 hours later, I'm like, I don't even know where we are. Like, and then we got like so lost. And then there was a little convenience store in the middle of the hike, and then we went in, and then we kind of like bought a souvenir, and then the owner saw that we were really, really hot, and we were like sweating our asses off, and he gave us like an ice pack. He gave us each an ice pack to cool ourselves. But that ice pack literally melted minutes after we left. So that was fun. And then that trip to Japan, like, we both lost a lot of weight just because of how much we walked and how hot it was, you know. So yeah, if you guys want to lose weight, go to Japan. In the middle of summer, that is. In the middle of summer, go to Japan, take a long ass walk in the shrine, and and then I promise you'll lose like 5 pounds. But we also spent a lot of money there, you know, it's quite expensive. And also something that I'm really glad that we went to Japan summer of 2019, because literally 2020 they closed down the One Piece Tower, which is like the One Piece themed part of Tokyo Tower. It's like inside Tokyo Tower there's like 2 stories where it's completely One Piece themed, and there's so much like One Piece stuff, and we were able to visit that before they officially closed it down. So that was really nice. things. Hong Kong's kind of messed up. Oh, yeah. I remember, like, last year, there was a lot of riot going on in Hong Kong. It's okay, Kira. I'll definitely be posting the results on YouTube. Yeah. The problem with Hong Kong is really complicated. It's not something that I want to get into because it's very political. And it's definitely not something we should be discussing in the chat here because it does get very dangerous for some people. Okay. Looking good, Aizawa. Looking good. At first I was very meh about Aizawa, like when he first appeared, because like in the series in general, when I first see some people, I'm just like meh about them in general. Even like Todoroki, when I first saw him, I was like eh. And then, but like the more you get to know the characters, the more you're attached to them. And like for me, the moment that I got attached to Aizawa was in the USJ arc, where he literally was such a good teacher, and I was like, yep, that's the one. That's my teacher. I feel like that's also the reason why I like Nanami from Jujutsu. It's because like they're such good teachers, you know. Even though Nanami isn't officially a teacher, but like they're such good mentors, and they give good life advice, and they will put their life on the line for their students or kids just because they're students, and like for no, and like and. It's honestly very heartwarming to know that there are people that are so responsible, you know. That sense of responsibility as an adult is something that modern people lack. But I'm gonna be honest, Nanami isn't really my type, like, visually. Nor is Aizawa. I'm more shallow, so I'm into, like people like Gojo, you know. People like Gojo and Hawks are the ones that, like, attract me at, like, you know, first glance. I'm like, okay, I'm their hoe. And then it's characters like Bakugo that really, like, you know, capture me. Because character growth, development, toxicity, vulnerability, all the good stuff. Yay. Okay. So far, so good. erase. More circles. General. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I have to agree. I'm a sucker for Gojo and character growth as well. Yes. Yep. I mean, I'm not ashamed of telling people that I'm a shallow bitch, because, you know, everyone loves people who look good, right? I mean, personality is what matters the most, but like, if you're not good looking, Mineta, I mean, like, it doesn't matter how funny you are or how nice you are, I'm probably not gonna be attracted. But then again, like, everyone has different standards of beauty, so I mean, like, even if you're like not beautiful to some people, you might be beautiful to me, so okay, looking good so far. Nope. Not good enough. Okay. I feel like a lot of people would ask me like what this thing is in front of him. It's more like a guard. But this thing does kind of like make me curious, because like wouldn't having this big ass plate, even though it's supposed to serve as a guard for them, for their legs, like wouldn't this hinder like their ability to like stride like really big distances? I mean, like, sure, it's only a plate in the front, but still, like, your legs would be hitting this plate thingy for like all the time when you're trying to run. So I don't know, it doesn't seem like a very good design to me. But I wasn't in the era at the time, so I would never know, like, because it might actually be very useful, because protection. Use protection, kids, and when I say that, I mean, this is what I mean. Sorry, children. Protect yourself from the enemy, because they might slash your legs, and we all know that Aizawa really needs protection for these legs. If you know, you know. But there are actual Mineta simps out there. Yes, there are. And I don't blame them. you know, people like who they like, and I honestly don't think Mineta's that bad of a character. Like he definitely gets, like, more hate than he deserves. But I just feel like he's not, if you, like, simp for him, you know, or if you, like, kin him, then there should be, like, an issue, I guess. Because, like, I feel like people who, like, bash on Mineta are a little bit too sensitive, because the purpose of Mineta is comedic relief. And this is also why the reason why a lot of people protect him is because they feel like they feel like he gets too much hate. But you shouldn't, like, simp for him just because you feel bad for him, is what I'm saying. But, like, I'm just saying that, you know, Mineta, sure, he gets more hate than he deserves, but he's not a character that I would simp for, you know. Like, would he receive less hate if he were better looking? Yes, that is true. People are shallow that way, you know, you can't help it. Does he deserve that much hate? No. Is he a noble character that deserves a lot of love? Also no. You know, I said what I said. He's smart. He is smart, or else he wouldn't have gotten into UA. I feel like most of the tropes that he has, like his entire design, just even the fact that he is smart, is also because of comedic relief. You know, it's like him being smart serves as like a plot twisty kind of comedic relief, because people expect characters like him to be dumb, but in order to, like, kind of, it's like plot twist that, it's like, psych, this guy's actually really smart, you know, it makes it even more funny. So I actually found a hot fanfic with Mineta on Google. Oh god. Okay. You know, but there are people who make, like, fan arts of Mineta, like, is like if he were hot, you know, redesigning Mineta, and I gotta say, you know, those fan arts are pretty good looking, but those are fan arts, those are not canon. So canon Mineta, not attractive. First of all, he's too short. Second of all, just a little too much for me, you know. It's not like I dislike perverted characters, like Denki's pretty perverted, you know? And I think I headcanon that Gojo has a dirty mind, but Mineta's too much for me. Okay. I think that's enough talking for today. And also it's dinner time, so I do have to go, but thanks for watching, guys. And this is really just like a test run-ish kind of thing. So the fact that I know that I can't see the chats while I'm the fact that I know that I can't see the chats while I'm drawing is a big like minus point for me. So I might have to reconsider streaming on my iPad. But I mean, if you guys enjoyed this, you know, we can always do it again. So yeah. Alright, I'm going to go now. You guys finish up exchanging your contacts. You guys finish up exchanging your contacts, and then I will stop the streaming. Bye bye. Thank you. Okay, I'll see you guys some other time. I'll definitely do this again at some time, so see y'all.